Hi, folks. It's Keith Beardsley of the Beardsley Real Estate Team. Here today with another market update for the Kemptville-North Grenville area. Very, very popular town located sort of just south of Ottawa along the river. So, this is an area that has been booming for the last few years. And now we're into, we've gone through COVID when it was absolutely crazy down there. So, what type of market do we have across that region? Well, for the most part, it's returned to a normal market. Now, a normal market means you don't have those crazy bidding wars. It means that if you're selling, you have to be very careful with your price. You may even have to adjust it a couple of times because buyers are very, very fussy right now. They're taking their time. You're not going to find buyers in a big hurry. And this means if they're picky, they're playing one house off against the other. They're checking everything that's out there. So you have to make sure you have good curb appeal. You have to make sure that any major repairs have been done. And keep in mind, like I said, got to be a little bit more patient than normal. So what's the Kemptville market like itself? So this would be Kemptville and the surrounding areas of North Grenville. Well, generally speaking, it's still a pretty good market there. Sales so far this year are about 175. Now, the Kemptville market is broken down into three different districts, and we have three real estate boards working that one. So we can't really get an accurate number for average price, but the rest of the numbers are probably even more important because the average is just that. It's an average. So the first district we're going to look at is 801. This tends to be the older area, the original Kempville. All right, so that's also would include areas where there's a fair number of apartments. So 801, so far this year, we've had 76 sales, exactly the same as last year, 76 sales. So they're breaking even. They're not doing too bad. 802 is that part of North Grenville, which is east of the 416. So right over to that North Dundas border, from the highway to North Dundas border. And that one, right now, we have 33 sales this year compared to 18 last year. So they're doing really well compared to last year. And then 803 is a huge district. It starts basically where the EQ homes are, goes all the way down the river towards Merrickville, then back around over towards the 416 again. So including areas like Oxford Mills, Oxford Station. So a very big area. So far this year, 66 homes versus 63 last year. So for all intents and purposes, basically breaking even. Now, the other number that's exceptionally important, the number that you really got to pay attention to, it's what in real estate we call the months of inventory. This is how long all the houses on the market will take to sell. So it gives you an idea what type of market. So it could be, seller's market, buyer's market, or a balanced market. Each market brings its own challenge. So 801, that older section right now, has a 5 months of inventory. All right, 5 months. So it's almost into that buyer's market. So it's definitely a balanced market in there, shifting though towards a buyer's market. Once they get over 6 months, they're into a buyer's market. Now, 802, that area east of the 416, they're at 4 months, so it's definitely a balanced market there. They've moved out of the seller's market into a balanced market. And 803, that big district going along the river and across through Merrickville, and so not just, excuse me, this side of Merrickville, over to the 416 again, 5.2 months. So, and again, another one that is definitely a balanced market, shifting a little bit towards that buyer's market. So there you go. This gives you a quick idea of what's going on in the town of Kemptville. Now, in order to help you out, I can tell you I'm a seniors real estate specialist. As you can see up here on the screen, I'm certified to do that. I'm also certified in another category as well. In this case, I'm also a certified sellers representative specialist. So in other words, I work with sellers. They're one of my specialties. So if you're thinking of selling, good person to call. And I do offer you a free market evaluation, give you an idea as to what your home is worth. Can't go on the market unless you need that. And I make it very simple, very straightforward, just the facts, no phony baloney. Information that you need if you're thinking of going on the market. It's all for free. Give me a call.